Hello, my name is Lisa Adato and I live here in Lake Oswego, and we are a 2 electric vehicle car family. I have owned an electric vehicle since 2012. I had a really small Leaf for many years, but last year I switched to this new Leaf. And people sometimes ask, well, why not a Tesla? Because there's a lot of Teslas in Lake Oswego. And the reason for me is I like a simple car. And the great thing about the Leaf for me is that it just reminds me of a regular car. There's nothing to learn, nothing complicated, and it works great. This car goes 240 miles or so I can go all the places I want without charging. To Salem, to Central Oregon. I have to charge in Central Oregon. There's chargers along the freeway and in places that I go, so that will take about 40 minutes when the car is empty. And of course I charge at home. We have a home charger. But it's a very easy to use car, and it's fast, fun to drive, and it just works perfectly for my lifestyle. And of course I want to do it because I care about climate change. So now I'm going to introduce my wonderful daughter, Suzanne Adato, who's borrowing the car this summer, and she's going to drive it around and show you some of the special features.
Okay.
Hey there, let's go for a ride. So I'm a new Leaf driver, and what I really love about the car is it has basically all of the features that I care about in a car. It handles really beautifully. It's got great steering, great it's got like a backing up camera. It's got kind of all of these things that are really important to me, but then on top of that, I spend no money on gas, and I'm able to charge the car whenever I want. So I both have this beautiful car that I really love, and also the feeling of never having to worry about gas, never having to pay for gas, and feeling like it's really helping the environment. So I'll walk you through a couple of things that I like about it. The first is it's got this really great speed and pickup. I have a little bit more of a lead foot than my mom does, and so that means I like being able to accelerate on the highway and come to smooth stops when I need to, and so that's super easy with this car. It's got really sensitive steering and a really tight turn radius. I'm a terrible parallel parker, but somehow I can do it in this vehicle. And then finally, it just drives really smoothly. When I'm kind of amazed by how well it handles. And so the car itself has a lot of features I really like. It tells you essentially how you're driving and if it's contributing to good mileage or not. And will adjust the mileage based on if you're driving on freeway or driving on more kind of back roads. I'm just going to do a UE here. And you can see it handles really, really nicely. And then it also has a basically compass in the dashboard, which is helpful for the people like me who don't have a great sense of direction. And then what I personally love about it the most is it's one of these cars with CarPlay, which means that I can plug my iPhone in and plug in any address and get directions really simply, and it will also allow me to do hands-free calling and listen to Spotify or any music I have on my phone. And so all of that just makes this kind of the perfect car for me. I'm just in Portland for the summer, and I feel like I lucked into this total dream vehicle that gets me where I want to go, has great handling, and then also means I'm not spending any money on gas. So you can see I'm just going over some little bumps. I can hardly feel them. Making a big turn, and now I am headed to my mother's house. And I'm just gonna turn into the driveway. So easy. And while I'm there, I'm gonna plug in for a little more gas, a little more miles, to make sure that I'm all set. Well, there we go.
There's a lot of questions about how to charge an electric vehicle. And here with the Nissan, I'm showing you how we do it. We've got something that we plug in. This is the one for home, and this is a fast charger that we can do along the freeway when we're away from home. That lasts about 30-40 minutes, depending how empty it is. And this one lasts 4 or 5 hours, so we do it at night. So that works very conveniently, and there's chargers all over Oregon. Although the Nissan company has used a unique kind of charging, and they have now joined with other cars, and they're standardizing their charging. So if you're interested in a Nissan, you might wait till next year, to 2021, when their standardized charging comes out. Our family, as I said, we had 2 electric cars. We also have 26 solar panels and on the wall a storage system. So we can use our own solar energy to charge our cars, and the whole system works really well. That means that if the storm comes, we have electricity, we feel that we're saving quite a bit of money, and we feel very resilient that way. So I hope you consider buying an electric vehicle. They're wonderful cars. Thank you very much.